Hello YouTubers, how you doing? Here we go with another video. This time it's the unboxing of a Numark NS7ii flight case. Alright, so what we have here is the Numark NS7ii. I know they do have the NS7ii out here. The only difference is it's got the screens, but yet it's still a rather large controller. Fully motorized platters, it's rather heavy. It's one of the biggest on the market, and it's a little bit cumbersome to carry around or to put in a case. Today, what arrived in the mail is the Pro X, the honeycomb black on black, the flight case that is specifically for that controller. And there's my brother's helping me today film this video, and he actually has the Numark NS7 with what controller is that you're using?
Numark M3.
Numark M3. All right. So I'm going to hand this off to him to hold it, and then we'll get to the unboxing. All right. So it came today. I ordered it from Amazon. I paid probably a little bit under 200 bucks on sale. Most of the flight cases that I've seen are 300 and above, up to about $350 for black on black. I thought it was going to be huge. Based on what my brother uses, he's got a holder style controller and a manual mixer. It's not one of these all-in-one units. And his case was one of the biggest I've ever seen. And I was afraid that what I was going to find was going to be something similar, which is relatively hard to find, by the way. Especially those Odyssey cases. Those Odyssey brand cases are rather really nice cases, big Cadillac cases, but huge, absolutely huge. So this came in the mail, delivered to the doorstep today. Quick measurement in case you guys are wondering. Inside the box, it measures 37 inches wide, 24 inches tall, and about 12 inches thick. The actual controller itself is a bit smaller at 30 inches. 30 inches long, 15 inches wide, and of course probably only about 3.5 inches thick, something like that. So I'm expecting that we're probably going to find some foam in here. I hope so. I hope it's slim. So let's get right to it. We have another box. All right. And no foam. However, that is the case right there. Alrighty, shrouded in plastic. Open it up. First impressions are pretty nice case. It's got this honeycomb finish on it. This is black on black with seems like some metal angled iron protectors over here and rounded corners. Black hardware, of course. Butterfly clips. We continue to turn it. There's a little label there, just with the model number and name. There it is. Just look for that particular model number, and you should be able to find it from the Pro X website. This is a brand I never heard of until after a little research. I stumbled on it on the internet, but I'm impressed. I like it. It does have wheels on this side. Here on the bottom, there are recessed hidden wheels. It feels good. It's not as big as what I thought I'd encounter with my brothers. So I like it. So let's lift the top off. Okay, so what do we have in the box here? We have a sliding shelf. It slides this way, so we're behind it. It actually has some box candy. It's got some foam pads here, probably get that perfect fit. little silica packets. Looks like a decal sticker and probably a registration card of some sort. Get a close up of the inside of the box to show our YouTubers what the inside looks like. Oops. I did read about that if you extend it, it will come right off. So I'll have to look into that a little bit to figure out if there's a slide stop mechanism or what, so we don't throw the shelf off every time we open it. All right, so check this out. On the case itself, it's got these little kickouts right here. It's a little rotating thing there, and it actually acts like a catch. So we talked about the shelf moving really smooth. Now it doesn't have bearings or anything. This is just metal on metal sliding there. It's just really smooth for whatever reason. But if you notice, as it goes underneath, it catches. There's a little catch right there. It just rotates open and close. I can probably tighten that up a little bit so it doesn't, the shelf doesn't fly off. But I'm going to play with it a little bit and see how it holds up in the field. It feels good the way it slides. It's really smooth. I saw some over at our favorite big box store, Guitar Center. I think they were the Odyssey brand, and the shelf felt really tight. I don't know if it was just because that particular one's been hot dogged, or maybe they're all like that. I'm not quite sure, but this is really smooth. These little pieces, of course, come out. There's one on the front, and there's one on the back. If we were playing our gig, I really like this laptop shelf. I was afraid this whole time that because I wanted one with a shelf that I was going to be doomed to just something huge. Now, I did have the option of that little wireframe if I wanted something extra slim for my laptop controller. Just personal preferences. Some guys love them. I'm not opposed to it. I've never used that wireframe. I just feel like maybe with a full kind of shelf, I would have a little bit. I like an external mouse more than a touchpad. So that's probably the primary reason why I chose this style. So I can put a mouse pad here, actually have my mouse here, and then a regular laptop over here, and the comfort of having a full shelf instead of that kind of wimpy wireframe. But again, personal preference. So they did say that this case is specifically for the NS7ii. Let's see how it fits. Let's put it in there. Out the box without any mods. Let's see. Wow. Snug fit. Absolutely. So I like it. I like it. No play. Yeah, definitely. I can push it in a little bit. I really like it. That means it's going to protect our gear to travel. It looks, come around this side, show them underneath. There's a bit of space underneath, which is awesome. You got space to store cabling under there, external hard drive or something under there. Maybe you had just, you know, you always got stuff in your pockets or whatever. I don't know, maybe you wanted to get rid of your wallet or something during a gig, you shove it under there so no one can walk off with it. Coming to the back side of it, come around the back side, and wow, look at how much space we have for cable management. This is really nice. Now, just strike a quick measurement. We have 5 inches. This is 5 inches. So if you're wondering, your XLR connectors are going to stick out here. I think 5 inches is plenty. Quite a bit of space back here. Maybe you had a power strip. My personal preference, I'm probably only going to have 2 XLRs out here to my powered speakers and my power cord. But I like this extra space there. Again, space here. And then the inside depth, probably have about 5.5 inches to the top of the deck here, and you have a little bit of clearance underneath for the sliding shelf. Now if you look under the shelf, let me take this off. It actually has some padding, a little bit of padding there to protect your equipment. I guess in case during transit, if it rocks one way or the other, it's going to knock into that padding, so you don't have to worry about your controller getting banged around. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. First impressions, I like it. Of course, we won't know how well it holds up until we get out in the field and run around doing some getting, but I absolutely like it. So let me know your thoughts. Post on here, flame it, whatever you want. I'm eager to hear what you guys have to say.